This video is dedicated to Heritage Ajibola, a Part 2 student of Obafemi Awolowo University who passed on Wednesday, 9th February 2022. Rest in peace, Heritage. Your world will miss you.
Messi where you spend out.
Na lie, na Messi score.
See that Ronaldo.
Messi better pass
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Omo say dey whine me. No dey whine me.
Messi better pass Ronaldo. I know wetin me I talk.
Oga you dey cap.
Na Ronaldo. Na Messi better pass Ronaldo.
No need that one. I go take you remember that guy wey be say he tall like this, wey fine like this, wey this.
See that guy we proud.
I swear that guy.
I no like that guy. Not
but that guy take proud safe.
See that guy, the guy dey work
like this. Na him go first raise up hand. Say na him wan answer question.
That guy no get sense. I know
just like that guy.
He sure say no be na proud like.
The guy proud.
That guy don't think
proud. He too proud. Even if na make it dey come, na it dey come. Nothing.
It's just pretend you want to time. It's how you no problem.
There's business in our own
Boss, big man, what's up now? How you doing now? How family?
Why don't you greet them? He's too proud.
You don't say that quantum mechanism.
That's why let's back to Sabia.
This guy is Sabia now. Toby. This Sabia. Go meet Toby.
Who be Toby? I will go miss Toby. I talk with him.
Guy, she even have to just learn something now. Why they do like this?
Make I dey learn something from that small boy. Wetin he sabi?
This guy is Sabi o.
He no sabi anything.
Say they whine me. He Sabi o.
He no sabi anything.
Guy, go meet am. No,
even me sef.
No talk to because say he short.
Even me sef, I sabi pass am. How I go miss Toby? Me. Make me I go miss Toby. No. The guy no sabi anything like small boy like am. Wetin he wan sabi?
Like say na you come be proud.
Na who dey proud? He no know anything.
Na you dey proud, oga.
If person no know anything, he no know am. Leave am. Toby no know anything. You no sabi. Me I sabi pass am. I know say I sabi pass am. Leave that one.
Oh, oga, now you get your own wahala.
You are not humble, because what you probably think is the definition of humility is not, because we live in a society that is confused on the subject called humility. Is humility actually the absence of pride? Does humility necessarily mean that you are not confident about who you are or yourself? Does pride mean like the way you walk, like when you go about bouncing and you're walking in a majestic way and people will begin to think that you are a proud person because of the way you walk or the way you talk and you carry yourself with so much competence, and people will begin to think that you are a proud person? Is that what humility is? So today I'm going to be showing you the subject titled humility. And what does it mean for someone to be humble? To be humble means you are any of these things that I'm going to be listing. You are humble enough to do any of these things that I'm going to be listing. If you are able to meet up with these requirements, then I can call you a humble person who is ready to go to the next level. First of all, being humble enough to learn. Actually, some people think that they know too much. Some people don't want to learn from people because of certain factors, be it age. When they see someone, they'll be like, you are younger than me, I can't learn from you. Be it status, maybe they look at the person, how he's doing financially, and be like, oh, you are small to my level, and they can't learn from the person. And the truth is, some people believe that they've attained that high level of knowledge in which they can't learn anymore. But the truth is, we keep learning every day and every day of our lives. Learning is living. And one truth I actually discovered about learning is that the more I know, the more I realize that I do not know, and the more I see the need to know more. Because we can't just exhaust knowledge in our lifetime. We need to keep digging and digging and digging to become a better version of ourselves. It takes humility to ask questions when you are confused. It takes humility to go and meet someone and say, please, I do not understand this. I need your help. I need you to put me through. I need to learn from you. It takes humility to learn. And some people are just too proud. They feel like when you go meet people to learn from them, probably you are an apprentice, you want to learn from somebody, they feel like that is bringing them to be less of themselves. And actually, when you are learning, you are becoming more of yourself. You are becoming a better person. So we must be humble enough to learn. Secondly, being humble enough to submit to authority. We all know that for peace to reign, there is need for proper leadership. And secondly, a place with no proper leadership and followership, there's going to be disorderliness and lawlessness in the society. We live in a society where people want to lead, people want to rule, but then they don't want to foster a good followers. And we should understand the fact that you cannot be a good leader if you are not first a good follower. And secondly, you cannot be a good teacher if you are not first a good student. You cannot be a good communicator if you are not firstly a good listener. So for everything you want to become, you must first submit to it. It takes humility to submit to political, spiritual, academic authority. You should know that we need to submit to them because they are the ones who are in position of authority to rule a place. And we should know that the more bigger a place is, the more administrative it's meant to be. If we are submissive to authority, there's going to be peace and orderliness in the society.
Thirdly, being humble enough to seek help. You know, some people be like, seeking help is for the weak, and it's actually not. Some people actually feel too big to go and seek help. No man is an island, yeah? No one is an island. We all need help from ourselves, and we should be humble enough when we are in positions whereby we need help. We should not be too proud to say, help me. People actually feel too big to present their problems to people who actually have the solutions to this problem. But then you can't afford to stay in silence and suffer in silence when the answer to your problem is actually beside you. I understand that some people don't want to disturb. Some people don't want to. They are afraid to be like, I don't want to pose my problem on you. But you know what? I want you to have the mindset that people are all around. We are all here to help each other. People are going to seek help, and you will need other people's help. And we need humility in order to go to people and tell them that we need their help. And we should have this mindset that people will help you. Whenever you need to go and meet someone for help, have the mindset that this person is actually ready to help. Like I said, you must be confident enough to believe that people are ready to help you when you go pose your needs to them. But then, even when people don't help you, there are several other people who are interested in helping you. If one person is not interested to help you, there are millions of people in the world who are interested in helping you. And if then, whenever someone doesn't help you, you don't need to be disappointed. You don't need to feel bad. You don't need to feel like, oh, this person did me wrong. No one owes you a favor, actually. No one owes you anything. No one owes you help. But people can do it out of their free will for you. And now that is a reason why you should even appreciate help when help comes to you. When you go meet someone that you desire them to give you something or put you through something and they do it for you, you must learn to appreciate. And it takes humility to be appreciative of whatever help, whatever thing anyone gives to you. You should know that you do not deserve anything from anyone, actually.
Next up, being humble enough to acknowledge God as the source. First of all that you have is all what God gave you. Who you are is what God made you. We shouldn't have the attitude of after being successful, after getting to that height that we want to attain, and we should begin to just acknowledge only our efforts, only our hard work. Oh, it's by my wisdom I got here, it's by my strategies, it's about what I did that I got here. And some people will now have this attitude of not even acknowledging God again. That's when pride sets in. Pride sets in when you are taking all the glory over any great thing that happens to you. Any great thing that happens to you, you are not humble enough to say that you hold this thing to God. You are not humble enough to say that it was God who helped you, it was His grace that worked upon your life that you achieved that thing. That's when pride sets in. And you must be humble enough in all things to acknowledge God, to say, God, I thank you. It's because of you that this happened to my life. It's because of you that I'm where I am today. It's because of you that I have all these things that I have. That is an attitude of being thankful, and it takes humility to attain that.
That you must be humble enough to see that everyone is valuable. People are worth it. You must be able to see that people are special. One thing about humility is that humility flows from the heart, it's from the mind, and it flows from inside out. And not just from outside in, it's from inside out. You must be able to, from your heart, to see that people are special. Everyone is special. Even if they are at your mercy, you must not treat anyone like trash. You must not treat anyone like as if they don't deserve it. You should be able to respect everyone, both poor and rich, young and old. You must be able to see that everyone is special and everyone deserves to be treated in a very, very valuable way. That's why even if people are at your mercy, even if you are an employer, you should respect your employees. If you're a teacher, respect your students. If you're in a position of authority, respect the people that you are leading. Part of being humble is being able to give apology even when you are wrong. Some people, when they feel too proud to say I'm sorry, you must be able to say I'm sorry even in times that you are not wrong, just for peace to reign between you and the other party. Now, part of being humble is when you are presenting your views to people. You must be able to respect people's view, even if their view is wrong, even if their view does not tally with your own, even if it doesn't look like what you guys believe together are the same thing. But you must be able to respect people's view. Everyone has rights to freedom of conscience. Everyone has right to freedom of their opinions. So when you are bringing, let me give an example. Let's say you want to go and preach to someone. You mustn't look at someone else's religion as if someone's religion is rubbish, as if what someone else believes is nonsense. No. When you want to go and bring your own opinion to go and bring it to people, you must bring it in a sensible way in which you are going to persuade or convince that person to take your view, and not just to, like, you don't condemn people's view about things. You must respect what people previously believed, and even if you want to correct them, you want to teach them, you want to educate them, you do it out of love, and you do it out of respect, respecting people's view, respecting people's opinion. Some people just know how to trash down people's thinking. You know how to trash down, oh, you, what do you know? If the person explains what he believes in, you know how to trash it down and be like, you don't know anything. This is not the way. No, it's wrong. Even if what that person believes in is not actually the right thing, there's a way you can present your opinion to people in a right manner, in a respectful manner, and expect them to be convinced and persuaded of what you are presenting to them. And in that manner, you have brought in your belief to them. Yeah. You guys should meet KY. She's also a YouTuber. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. What's the name of your YouTube channel?
Ayoluwa. Just type Ayoluwa. I have the link.
I'll put a link at the description button. So see you guys later.
Subscribe to Just Wise's channel.
Thank you.
Interesting channel.
And finally, next up is that you must be humble enough not to see yourself more highly or better than others. In fact, this is exactly what pride is. When you begin to see yourself that I'm better than you, I'm more talented than you, I'm more skillful than you, and you start thinking you deserve to be first at all times, you deserve to be above people at all times. This is what pride is. You must be humble enough to see, first of all, other people above you, one. And secondly, you should not see yourself as better, always better. You must be humble enough to see other people above you and to give them the respect that they deserve. You know what pride is? Pride is overrating and overhyping yourself and calling yourself what you are not even. So I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to show you what the true meaning of humility is. Stay humble, and you know God will keep lifting you up, and you will keep going higher and higher if you stay humble. And remember that pride goes before a fall. So thank you very much. Thank you for your time for watching this video and watching it to the end. I hope that you share this video with someone else, and to bless someone. And kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment on it. I really need all of those good things and everything. And thank you for sticking around. Goodbye.